Previously on Plotty Time.
What I think what Chump Slap is trying to say is they play it off as if like that's every dog's dream.
Maybe he wanted to be like, yeah, you go do this. I'm going to fucking just chill out in the swamp. Oh, does he?
Well, how else is he going to shake him down for money?
Hey everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
What's that, a clown pewter? Fuck that. Probably got no games.
And then on the other side of the table, we have Dr. Syintist.
Your force field is good. My teleporting is better.
Nice, and my name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, you just shit in the apple pie that shits back. Welcome to Plotty Time.
He does always say that.
He does.
I do, all the time. I mean, you guys, you often say, can we cut it out with the shit pies? And I say no. Any hoodles. So let's start this episode the way we start every episode, and let's go ahead and ask Dr. Syintist. What have you been playing this week, watching? What have you been up to?
Well, I played Borderlands 3 and got my 3 extra levels.
Oh.
Nice.
And it kind of sucks now because all the weapons I have are
Garbage.
because they're 3 levels lower than me.
Now you got to farm again.
I know. Well, that's not going to happen.
Lucky you.
I did get a level 52 anointed transformer that actually goes for the siren, so I'm using that one. That one's cool.
Ooh.
Got lucky there.
Nice.
Played a little bit of Lego Avengers. And then I caught up on Outsiders and Picard, or The Outsider and Picard. Both are
How good is Picard?
excellent. So is The Outsider. They're both fantastic.
I hear nothing but good things about this Picard show.
Yeah.
How many episodes are they into Picard now?
3?
3?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like 5 episodes into The Outsider. They're both pretty good shows, but Picard's really good if you like Star Trek.
I like Picard.
He's a good guy.
The guy, yeah.
Yeah. Sir Picard.
Have you played anything?
I mean,
Oh, you said Borderlands 3, that's right. Anything else besides Borderlands 3?
Lego Avengers. A little bit.
You numb it?
Not yet. It'll take me forever to numb it. Because that's the way Lego games are. I did watch The Lighthouse.
Oh, what'd you think?
Oh, nice.
I can't think of more of a waste of time of 2 hours in my life than that.
Jesus.
I know, pretty amazing, right? I thought it was great, too.
It was absolutely terrible. One of the worst wasted times ever.
Oh, that burial scene where he's throwing dirt on him. It's so good.
And when he kills the seagull, come on.
I would rather be in prison again.
Yeah, well, that can be.
I'm sorry it didn't have enough superheroes and explosions for you.
It was just terrible. I don't know why anybody would like it. The acting was good, and the cinematography was
fucking
good,
awesome.
but the story was terrible.
It's so good.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm going to watch it like every Halloween, but, you know, it was great.
Yeah, David, no, it wasn't.
It's Prometheus, the story.
Oh, yeah?
That's what they say.
It's
No.
so deep, bro. You probably just didn't get it.
Yeah, that's probably what it
They
is.
took a science fiction trope and set it in the 19th century.
There's
and
no
made it
science
worse.
fiction in it.
That's what I said. It made it worse. And the Prometheus thing, what, the last 3 seconds when they say, oh, Prometheus?
No.
Yeah. Do you even know
Yeah,
the
what
story
now,
of Prometheus?
Yeah. Remember that scene where he's naked and his eyes are shining light on him? That's a picture taken right from the book of Prometheus.
The one in the Bible?
Yes. Whatever. I read it in a Reddit somewhere.
They must be Silent Hill fans because they're coming up with a lot of bullshit.
Whatever. It's a great movie.
Don't waste your time.
It's good. Watch it. Watch it again.
If you want to see something about Greek mythology, go watch Triangle. It's much better.
Whatever.
Anyway, let's move on to Chump Slap
Yeah, that's.
and his
His
much better
bullshit
attitude.
recommendations. What a waste of time. Never watch a movie you guys say
I
again.
like good movies.
All right, Chump Slap, what have you been playing, watching, doing? Save us. Please.
I played a little bit of Control.
Ooh, what'd you think so far?
I'm digging it so far. It's pretty
How
neat.
far in are you?
I don't know. I just finished the whole first floor, I think.
The executive office?
I guess. You just went around the whole thing, and it's like a big loop. Then you go back and talk to the lady again.
That's like the main hub area.
Yeah. I just got telekinesis and...
Nice.
Launch.
Yeah. It's pretty neat, but I didn't get to put too much time. Well, I had plenty of time. I just didn't put any into it.
Sometimes you're not feeling it. I get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Really good, though, so far. How long is it?
Not that
terrible.
long. It's not going to be like 60 hours. I think you could do everything twice and, well, not twice.
You could do everything.
You could 100% it probably within 35 hours, I'd say. Would you say that's fair, Syintist?
I would say less than that, actually, but...
I was
it
kind
seemed
of
like it was
overestimating.
30 at the most.
And you'll probably get the platinum without even trying.
Oh, and all the upgrades random?
Yeah.
All right, because
You mean the mods?
I got 2 rare ones, and I was like, oh, that's pretty neat.
Which mods did you use, Poppascotch? Do you remember?
I stayed away from the pierce weapon. Did you use that a lot? Because I've talked to people about the game.
Only the main weapon that you start with.
Oh, okay. I used that one, just like the pistol version or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I used the machine gun a little bit, but I mostly used, once I got the rocket one, it was all over.
I did use Pierce against the one boss because he had a shield.
Whoa, spoilies. There's a shield? Oh, come.
I said the enemy had a shield.
Yeah, why even play it? All right, but on to what I watched.
Oh.
I watched C-Lab 2021. Again.
Oh, that's all right.
That's fucking
Nice.
so
a million
goddamn
times better
good.
than Lighthouse.
They're pretty much the same thing.
I thought I was
Promethean
watching
table of
C-Lab for a while.
Tale of C-Lab 21.
I was like, what is it? What is this? Is this C-Lab again? Did I
Yeah.
put in C-Lab? I thought it was the Lighthouse. Oh, it is. It's like there's Willem Dafoe. Okay.
Yeah. The only way I
Got it.
told the difference was the black and white. Crazy. But you guys ever see The 13th Floor? It's like an 80s movie.
Jesus. An
Yeah,
80s movie?
yeah, a long time ago.
Maybe 90s.
Nobody's in it, right?
Nobody that I noticed.
Okay.
Well, no names that popped out, but it's about a guy who makes like a Matrix virtual reality thing.
Oh, yeah, I did see. I don't remember any of it, but I remember him going to like the edge of town and.
Yeah, and then it's just like all fake.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
remember
neat.
that part, but that's about it.
It was okay. A little convoluted, but
What made you watch that?
It came up in his Amazon
because
recommendation.
I watched 13 Ghosts, and I was like, see what else has 13 in the title.
Yeah, 13. That was the part of the title I wanted you guys to focus on. Thanks.
13
Great
Ghosts.
job.
Now, there's a good movie.
Oh, fuck yeah.
The Dark Zodiac.
So goddamn good.
It's been a while since I watched 13's Ghost, but I remember it being stupid fucking fun.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
That's all it is. I mean, that house is banging.
It has Tony Shalhoub. That's all I remember.
And what's his
The
name?
Tony Shalhoub?
The Tony Shalhoub from Taxi.
What the hell's his name? From SLC Punk and Scream.
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Serial Killer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's
And
favorite.
is it Shannon Elizabeth? Is she in that too?
Yes.
Somebody like that's in it.
I'd like to say Shannon Elizabeth because it's fun.
Yeah, just Google it. Type when
I'm
you're a little
Googling
typey
it right now,
typey.
From 2001, dude. I remember seeing this in the theater. Oh, that's right. And they had the fucking glasses to see the ghosts.
Yeah. And the house
Dude,
was like all made
I
of
am watching
glass.
this tonight.
The only thing I really remember is My Dark Zodiac. It was like the big guy and the little
with the little kid. And
the Gemini one, whichever one that is.
Oh, I didn't even realize that they were Zodiac.
They say it like 20 times during the
Yeah,
movie.
but it's not like, hey, this one's a Scorpio, this one's a Taurus.
Well, I mean, they're
Well, I guess there's like the bull and shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh wow, makes sense.
Yeah, the Juggernaut I think was the ram. And,
Yeah, the fish lady.
yeah.
The fish
Something
lady.
like that.
I don't know. There might have been a fish lady.
Sure.
Which one was the crab? The torso? Jimmy the Gambler Gambino?
I think you're thinking of Dick Tracy villains now.
Yeah, I probably am. Mumbles. That's what I was thinking of.
Anyway, I'll finish it off with 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, okay. It was first time or?
No, I've seen it so many times, but John Goodman's just fucking a national treasure.
It really is. I think next year we might have to consider doing John Goodman's movie Lock of the Week.
I know, seriously.
Throwing that out there.
Some reason I thought he was dead, and I was really bummed out. And then I was like, oh, no, he's still alive. Still making stuff. I won't say
He was
great
just in something big. I'll look it up.
Yeah, but after that was just another one with a number in the title. I don't know where Turistas came from. It just popped up.
So I assume you watched Turistas.
Yeah, of course.
Is that like the
did.
gore one where they're in like Mexico or something?
Yeah, it's kind of like Hostel, but the guy's harvesting their organs to sell to rich people who need organ transplants or something like that.
Fucking rich at it again.
Classic 1% shit, you know?
Make me sick. Like some Logan's Run shit.
Yeah.
All right, well,
That's all
what
I
else you
got
got?
to talk about.
That's it. Wait, come on. You got to have 15 or 16
All right,
more.
They were the 13 ghosts. I just looked up to try and figure out what they were, but I can't really tell because it doesn't really say it. It's a torn prince, the bound woman, the withered lover, the angry princess. I don't know which any of these would be Scorpio. The pilgrim.
I think Scorpio's the kid with the arrow in his head.
There's the dire mother and the great child, which is Gemini, I think. The hammer, the jackal, the juggernaut.
Jackal.
The firstborn son, the torso.
Yeah.
And the broken heart.
Definitely a fun movie. You should check it out. If you like things
Dude,
like
I'm
The
watching. I already
Lighthouse.
said I'm watching it tonight.
All right.
Like that's happening.
Sweet.
Was it Shannon Elizabeth?
Yep, it was.
Yeah.
Boom.
And, the lady from Triangle is in Turistas.
You remember what her name is?
George.
Costanza.
No, something George.
Melissa George? Yeah, it was
yeah,
Melissa George. Man, I haven't seen Triangle in a while either.
I know. I thought about putting that
And
on.
Ramona Flowers is in 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, she is. And someone named Emma Lung is also in Teresa's.
Yeah, who else was in that? Wasn't one of the people from House in that?
In Turistas?
Yeah.
Omar Epps?
No.
Yes.
One of the women.
Trying to think of who else was in House.
Teresa's.
Olivia Wilde?
Yes, Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, Olivia Wilde was in that movie. Wow, we combined know a lot about Teresa.
Yeah, I've never even seen the movie.
Josh Duhamel starred in it.
I guess, yeah.
Sounds made up, actually.
Look,
He was in all
Scientists, you
those
probably won't
fucking Transformers movies.
Oh, those.
Oh,
So
Megan
you know
Fox.
he's great.
Yes. Anyway, what'd you do this week, Poppascotch?
What did I do?
Eat a lot of barbecue?
No, I didn't have much barbecue at all. A lot of pizza, though.
I'd never even heard of
classic
Kansas
Kansas
City
City
pizza. Yeah.
Well, I was in Lawrence, Kansas, which is the home of the Jayhawks.
Oh, famous Jayhawks pizza. Now I know what you're talking about.
Exactly. You feel stupid now, don't you? No, but it was a neat little college town. Reminded me a lot of State College, but way cleaner. And a lot of good pizza, but I didn't have any barbecue. We didn't get a chance to go to a barbecue place, which was a bummer.
Well, you weren't
But,
in Kansas City.
So I didn't get to play much. I just kind of jumped into a couple games of chill, and then I got to play like 5 minutes of GTA 5. I just had a hankering.
Oh, yeah.
Did you
Just
kill
to
somebody?
Jump in and do a couple missions, destroy some stuff, blow up a helicopter.
Get the cops on your ass.
Yeah, it's always fun.
I can't believe people are still playing that game.
It's still fun.
Yeah, I saw that the copyright on that game, I forgot that the PS4 version came out in 2015.
Yeah. It was PS3 before PS4 even came out. I
Yeah,
think,
that was
right?
2013. Like, that's nuts
Yeah.
that people are still playing. Like, it still has that many users, and it's been out for 7 years.
I don't know. They should just make a new one.
Why? When
can't
there's
wait.
milking this one.
Yeah, I guess. Microtransactions and all.
There's a lot of rumors coming out about the next GTA. I don't know how founded any of them are, but they were
Probably
saying
unfounded.
Let's spread rumors with no basis in reality. How does that sound, guys?
That's what we do.
I thought
here.
we were an integrity-filled podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Fuck at it. When it comes to scoring, when it comes to hot goss, that's all of our integrity.
Hot goss. I wish I could smack you right now.
Sorry, it's the goss is hot. What can I say?
Yeah.
Play
There
some
was a
front
bunch
hand,
of-
backhand.
Rumors and shit that came out saying it was going to be possibly like the map for 6 is going to put 5s to shame. Is what they're saying, and it's
What
going to
does
be.
that mean?
They're saying it's
gonna
rumored to be
bully
3
the other
different
map?
cities.
Yes.
Okay. 3 different cities, huh?
It's gonna be 3 times as big.
Yeah, saying Miami was going to be in there. I think these are all rumored. Boston was rumored, and I think
Wow, Boston. A
oh,
bunch of
crap, what was
racist
the other-
Irish people. That'd be a good map.
London, maybe.
Ooh, Pan-Atlantic.
Yeah, and the whole ocean is part of the map, so
That's pretty big.
it's huge.
Easy to render, though.
Yeah.
You get a trophy for riding a jet ski across the Atlantic.
That would be great. Be like that stupid game where you drive a bus from Vegas to whatever, and it's realistic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a game where like I think you have to drive from Las Vegas to maybe New York, and it's just real time.
That's awesome.
Something like that.
Awesome. That sounds amazing. Let's go get it right now. Let's Twitch it. We'll live stream it.
Oh, it's
right.
already done by somebody. It'd be just copying their bullshit.
No.
Yep. So what? Fuck them. We did it better.
We'll do it more fun.
All right, how we doing that?
We'll watch The Lighthouse in the background.
Oh my god,
Perfect.
terrible!
Perfect.
You'd have to watch it like 18 times.
I'll do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I go to prison?
Yes.
You can go to prison anytime you want. Buddy.
What's stopping you?
But oh yeah, we're still talking about me. So other than that, I watched 2 of America's greatest films.
Oh, let's hear this bullshit.
Ooh.
Our contribution as a country to society. One of them being Zack Snyder's Sucker Punch. Obviously.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't call any of that good.
And then the other one being motherfucking Phantoms.
Oh, I watched
all right.
Phantoms like a year ago.
Phantoms is a classic. Sucker Punch
It's
is
still great.
Ben Affleck's the bomb in Phantoms.
This thing wiped out the dinosaurs. It's a tough fucking customer. Peter O'Toole. Rest in peace.
He's dead?
I think so. I should have thought about that before
Oh
I said it.
no. We
huh?
just jinxed it.
Yeah.
All right, let's look up our third fucking thing before we even get past what we did this week. I mean, he was like 95 in that movie. He was in fucking Lawrence of Arabia in 1962. He can't still be around, right? Oh, he did pass away.
Thank God.
December 14th, 2013.
Oh, wow.
So I did win that death pool.
You had Peter O'Toole?
Yeah.
His last credit was the film Diamond Cartel.
Oh,
Where-
that classic.
He played a character named Tugboat. So if you were wondering where all the chicks went, obviously he got them all.
I was thinking for some reason like Tugger from South Park, the tugboat that goes around with Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe's fighting round the world.
Yeah. You okay, Tugger?
Jesus. Let's go. Let's stop this. Let's go into video game news. How
Why?
does that sound?
Okay.
All right.
We got a couple pieces of news. The first one you already mentioned that I was unaware of this, but Borderlands 3 got a level increase to level 53.
Yeah, it's for their Valentine's Day thing.
Ooh.
Yep. In the Broken Hearts Valentine's Day event. And I guess more are going to be announced. A new DLC is going to be announced on February 27th.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there will be more level increases, they say.
Yeah, might as well wait till they level up again before you.
Right. And
Even
then the
stuff
other
for 'em.
part of this, they said, is one of the options going forward is you'll be able to turn off your Guardian rank if you choose to
You
make
can-
a more vanilla experience.
You can do that now
Ooh.
because it automatically starts shut off.
I was just
Is
thinking.
that part of the fun thing you had where it just shut off for no reason?
No, this is something different. But you can go and if you press square, it shuts them off. But I think the update automatically starts them off.
Yeah.
So they weren't on when I started.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, why would you even do that?
I was like, you know what? This game is
Isn't
too
hard
exciting.
enough. Yeah. Let me die more.
I'm not having fun unless I'm dying. I'm getting one hit every 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Goddamn right.
It's the way Richard Garfield intended.
Yes.
So, other piece of news coming out hot is the video game maker People Can Fly. You might remember them from the classic episode we did for Bulletstorm.
Oh, wow. I saw that was on sale this week.
Nice.
It holds up. It's fun.
I thought about it because I think it's like $5.
That's definitely worth it.
They're coming out with a new RPG-based shooter. It was announced at E3 last year, but it's coming out. I believe it's called Outsiders. I don't know why I wouldn't have put the name down. I kind of fucked that
Bullet
up.
Hurricane.
Bullet Murder. It looks like a combination of like Mass Effect and Division 2 and Destiny.
Third person?
No.
Third person.
Yeah, done. I've heard enough.
But I mean, they said that there's going to be a heavy emphasis on story, so I really want it to be good.
Yeah, it might be. Who knows?
But
I like second person or no person.
Can you shoot a rocket up somebody's ass and get extra points?
I didn't see it in the gameplay, but probably.
They like to keep something secret.
That's pretty good. A bunch of news came out about the PlayStation 5 allegedly costing a minimum of $450 per unit to manufacture.
So it'll probably be $400 to the consumer.
Well, they're saying how it's the price they're looking at maybe is thinking of $500 to $600, probably more towards $600 when it comes out.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
But we'll see. They might be hesitant to make it $600.
They'll wait until the Xbox Over and Under or whatever the fuck it's called comes out and see what their price is.
I really don't remember what it's called.
I don't either, so that's
The
why.
Xbox X1 XR X.
Xbox Series X.
Xbox mitochondria.
Perfect. Codename Scarlet.
Yes. Like the
Xbox
witch.
One X Series. Series X. Xbox Series X. Jesus. There we go.
Perfect.
All right. But, yeah, a little bit of that news. The other thing, the Division 2 is having a new update on...
Drop the fucking game already.
No, never. Never.
It's at least 30 weeks it's been playing.
Warlords of DC, or Warlords of New York DLC is coming out March 15th, so you're going to be heading back to New York like you did in the first game.
It's going to be like...
New level cap of 40
Ooh.
instead of 30. Supposedly large system overhauls, a new antagonist up to 18
what's your new light
missions.
score or whatever the hell it is?
I don't light score. That was Destiny.
That's Destiny.
I
It's
forget
the
what
same
this one
fucking
is.
thing.
It's just a
Obviously.
gear score. But yes, you're right. It is the same thing. And there's coming out with a new post-leveling system called Strategic Homeland Division, or SHD, which is pretty much just Guardian rank, but for this. So you guys are both definitely buying this now, right?
I don't know.
I got a lot of backlog,
I got Apex Legends.
and I
to
might
do.
buy Bulletstorm.
Don't forget Death Stranding.
No, I'm not going to play that. You didn't even beat it.
I'm gonna put it back in.
No, you won't.
That's what you said about Sekiro about that second playthrough.
I know, but I let somebody borrow it now, so I have an excuse not to play it.
Oh, perfect. It all worked out. It all worked out. Good. So, other than that, I just got one piece of pop culture news. There is a Resident Evil Netflix series coming out.
Oh, is it going to have Mia Jovovich?
I don't think so. A
be
description accidentally was released on Netflix.
I love when they do that.
I know, right? They publish it and then
Accidentally
like,
mine,
oh,
yeah.
Jesus, and then pull it.
Yeah, it's just a bit hype.
So what's it say?
It takes place, the big catch is no one knows yet if this is a sequel to the games or if this is a sequel to the film series.
It's a standalone.
Maybe. It takes place 26 years after the discovery of the T-virus.
They still haven't
And,
wiped it out?
I'm guessing a lot of people are dead or we're in the thick of it with zombies, right?
I would imagine because it's pretty much across the world through the games, right?
Yeah, it's either a virus or a mutated thing or God knows what. It got very confusing after like 5.
Yeah. They're just phoning it in now.
It's going to take place in the fictional town of Clearfield, Maryland, a D.C. suburb, and it's taking place in D.C. because of the politic and government angle. as well as the HQ for Umbrella Corporation is also in DC.
26 years after the virus, and we still have politics problems.
Yeah.
I know. More things change, bro. You know what I mean?
Trump's America.
Hashtag freedom.
Yeah, there's nothing on IMDb about it. It just has the director.
Oh.
Is it Len Wiseman?
No, it says Johannes Roberts.
Is there any news about Uncharted, the movie, yet?
Nothing new. Just they're still. I think Marky Mark is still on board, and I think Tom Hollander's still on board. Oh, they got. That's right. I think I do have Uncharted news.
Yeah, didn't they? They definitely have a director or something now?
They had a director, and they got fired, and they had another director, and he got fired, and now the director is Ruben Fleischer, who did the Zombieland films.
All right, yeah.
They're
That sounds
expecting it
okay.
to come out in about a year on March 5th, 2021.
How? They didn't even start filming yet.
I don't know. Apparently, Joe Carnahan is writing the screenplay. He did.
I love when he fumbles over words.
Oh,
He's going to edit that out.
I never. No, it's not worth it.
He wouldn't have any lines.
But Joe Carnahan is writing the screenplay. He did. What movie did he do? Smoking Aces was his big one.
Oh, his big one.
Yeah, that's what put him on the map.
Obviously.
And then from there, he went on to direct, obviously, the A-Team,
Oh.
The Gray. Remember that one with
About
Liam Neeson
aliens?
and fighting wolves?
Yeah, it was wolves. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And a couple other movies that are coming out, but fuck them. So
But
that's
fuck
all
'em.
the news.
Yeah, you started.
What do you guys say? You want to get into this game or what?
Yeah, we wasted enough of these people's time.
Yeah. What is it? Half an hour now?
These people.
Yeah, at least a half hour. We really fucked them over. Sorry.
You love it.
So, the game we're going to be talking about this week is the PlayStation 1
Best narrative game ever.
PC classic Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain.
Dun, dun, dun.
It was released November 1st, 1996. It was released for PC and PlayStation, developed by Silicon Knights and Crystal Dynamics for PC, and published by Crystal Dynamics and Activision.
Is this the earliest game we've done? Not counting the Nintendo ones.
It'd be tight, I think. Did we do any other? Maybe
Resident Evil?
Silent Hill? Maybe Resident Evil?
I don't know, something you should have thought of before we started recording.
Yeah, you could have looked all this up.
Why? We don't look anything up.
All right, so then
I
let's
just
say
looked up
yes.
3 things in this episode.
Yep, we got to stop. That's enough.
I didn't think about it until now. When you said 96, because I didn't know what year it came out.
Yeah, let's say it is.
Okay.
It's 5 years prior to 9/11.
It's an action-adventure game written by
forget.
Dennis Dyack and Ken McCulloch. So, who picked this one? It was Dr. Scientist, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Classic scientist.
It does not feel like a slapper, and I know it wasn't a Scotchie, so it's gotta be Dr. Scientist. Dr. Scientist, why don't you give us a little bit of a rundown, lead into the game. Let's tell these people what they're going to expect to hear for the next 4 hours.
Well, it's set in the fictional world of Nosgoth, which is a land, and I guess it's kept in balance by the 9 pillars that they have there.
You guess?
Yeah, well, it is, I guess.
All right.
And it starts where you play Kain. I don't know if you ever get his like real name, full name, just Kain.
Yeah, I think they call him something else before. Maybe not.
But you're a nobleman and you're on some kind of journey somewhere. They never really clarify. And you're at a bar and you get kicked out. And you walk outside and a bunch of assassins jump you and kill you.
Mm-hmm.
And this necromancer Mortanius offers you a chance to get vengeance on your killers. He'll bring you back and let you do it. For nothing, just for free.
Yep. And you don't even care
Nope.
about the ramifications. You're like,
I'll kill those assassins.
yeah, let me back at him. Let me
I
get
am
him.
so filled with rage, I don't give a fuck what I have to do to kill these motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a quote.
A tale as old as time, bro.
Tell me about it.
And he resurrects you as a vampire, Kain.
Oh no, I should have asked.
Could have made him a
I didn't
zombie
see
or
that
something.
coming.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, like, if you died and you were really mad and someone came to resurrect you, would you ask about the consequences? I'd like to think I would.
I'd like to know,
How in depth am I going to get?
like, after I kill this guy, am I done again?
Am I a vampire?
Am I a vampire? Am I a werewolf?
Do I get cool powers?
Am I a mermaid? Because I don't think I can swing
No, that would suck. I can't swim.
I can't. Yeah, that's. I mean, these are all great questions. we should come up with a list.
Just in case a Faustian bargain comes around.
You never know.
It's like, well, you're gonna be a vampire, but like, how much of a vampire? Like a badass Lost Boys vampire, or like the decrepit old vampire from the Shadows? What We Do in the Shadows.
Good questions.
It was a trick question. I'm good with either. Anyway.
Yeah, right.
So,
as long as I'm immortal.
I want to be like a Shanti from whatever the hell that movie was. I can't think of it.
the Queen of the Damned.
But he resurrects you. You're a vampire. You survive on blood. Typical vampire stuff. And you go around and you kill your assassins because they just be hanging out wherever they killed you.
Boom. That's it. Game's over.
Yep, game's over. You got your revenge. Everything's good. And you start walking away.
That brings us to our favorite segment of every week, which is... No, I'm just kidding.
Which is every week when Poppascotch does this and pretends the game's over.
It never gets old.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Well, you guys keep ending it early. I'm just trying to be on top of things.
But
And I'm going to fucking do it every episode now.
you do.
Almost. But
Martanius tells you that they were just instruments of whoever was trying to kill you.
oh, is that the voice you hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he says, go to the pillars and find out what's happening. So that's where you head at the beginning of the game, is towards the pillars, the 9 pillars of Nosgoth.
Mm-hmm.
And
So the pillars are literal pillars.
yes, pretty tall.
I don't think there's a top to them. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it kind of goes off into like a fog.
Yeah. It holds up the firmament.
Ah, like Atlas or Heliod, one of the two.
Yeah, one of those guys.
You guys are so smart.
Sarcasm noted. But when you get to the pillars, what do you see?
There's a specter of someone walking around and telling you about getting a cure to your vampirism.
And what do you smell?
You just fart in my face.
Smells like bubble bath.
But the ghost is Ariel.
Ooh.
Not as hot as the mermaid.
Your opinion. I like how she's missing half a face.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Ariel is voiced by Anna Gunn, who was Skylar White in Breaking Bad.
Don't know who that is.
I knew I hated her.
Walter White's wife.
Okay.
She's a bitch.
But she's like the oracle of the 9, I guess. The pillars, 9 pillars. And says that you can cure your vampirism and get revenge by purifying the 9 pillars. Because she was killed and her lover was driven mad after she died and started corrupting all the guardians of the pillars.
What a dick.
Yeah.
So how exactly were they corrupted? Just coerced?
I think the pillars are like tied to the mental state of the person who is guarding them.
And he's the mentalist.
Yeah, he starts driving the other ones insane, so it's corrupting the pillars.
So many great titles in this game.
I know, right? The mentalist
Nupraptor.
Nupraptor.
There's a alchemist here.
The druid.
The druid.
Energist.
Oh, there's so many. We're going to get to every single one.
Yeah, all 9.
But for now, where do we go after this?
Well, your first quest is to kill Nupraptor the mentalist. So you start heading towards his abode.
Looked like a dungeon.
Yeah. Along the way, you get various upgrades to your vampirism stuff, which is kind of interesting. But
Can you briefly explain? I'd like to take a second. What is the deal with the blood fountain?
it increases your health, your maximum.
Is it just
health
like a health refill, or is it like a health upgrade?
upgrade?
Okay, so every time you find it and hit it, it's like, oh, I have a little bit more max health.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it did.
Gotcha. Okay. I was very confused. You just ran into the fountain every once in a while. And I'm like, how many of these are there?
Quite a few blood fountains, it looked like.
And you could just suck blood out of your enemies right before they're dead.
Yeah. Because, it wasn't very graphically intensive, this game.
No, but I definitely saw blood flying at you a couple times.
My favorite animation is when you throw, like, you cut them with the huge sword, and then they just blew up into, like, guts and bones. Yeah. That's like a classic arcade shit. I loved it. I absolutely did love it.
Hell yeah. And then what does he say every time?
Ve Victus.
Oh, it's so good.
It means I'm great and you suck.
Yeah, it does.
In Latin.
So.
I have written here gypsy racism because I remember him being racist towards the gypsies.
Yeah, he's just walking through towns and he's like, here's that stinky gypsy camp.
Yeah. I guess he is a noble.
He says it a little bit later. He mentions, like, he sees the guy in the castle. He's like, I can smell the stink of the field on you.
Mm-hmm.
So he's also anti-farmer.
Well, he is a nobleman.
He hates poor people. He's definitely part of the 1%.
Yeah.
So he's Republican.
Yes.
Okay, that's all you had to say.
That's why he's an anti-hero.
Oh, okay, perfect. It's all coming together. I missed a couple things during that that movie. You know, it's good for clarity.
Yeah, so he's just continues to go to the keep of Nupraptor, and eventually you get there. You get a disguise spell so you can get in and do whatever.
And then you go through his dungeon.
Yeah, and meet various people who tell you about him.
Yep.
That he went insane when Ariel was killed, and he sewed his eyes and mouth shut for some reason.
Because what else would you do if your love is dead?
Good point.
Yeah.
And that he infected the Circle of the Nine.
Motherfucker.
Awesome.
And when you first get to where he is, he's talking to Malik, who is another one of the Guardians, who is an animated suit of armor. And he tells Malik to leave and that he'll fight Kain alone and not to worry about it.
Big mistake.
Yeah, because Malik leaves and there's a battle between Kain and Nupraptor, and Kain cuts off his head.
Yep, totally kills him.
Totally kills him.
Kills him good.
And apparently when you kill a Guardian, they each have something that signifies their power, and since he's the mentalist, I guess his head is that.
Yeah, I think just the brain, but he took the whole head.
Yeah. I mean, why would you carry the brain around when you got the skull right there to carry it?
I know, it's like its own little purse.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Skull is a brain purse. Yeah, you heard me.
Hashtag skull is a brain purse. I think we just found a new piece of marketing, guys. Official Plotty Time brain purses. Skull purses, sorry.
And then you fast travel back to the pillars.
Yep.
And you use Nupraptor's head to cleanse the mind pillar. And Ariel tells you did a good job for killing her lover. And now you got to clear the rest of them. And your next one is to take out Malik. So you got to head to the north to take out Malik.
He's in some castle past your old hometown.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait. That's my contribution to this story.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You hoof it through your hometown, which is just filled with dead bodies, apparently.
Yeah, I was under the impression that it was ravaged by the plague.
Yeah, they kind of...
Everyone was just dying, and it's like, oh, they weren't killed by vampires or nothing. They were just dead.
Which must have happened when you went on your little jaunt.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say how long you were dead before you came back.
Or, because you were on a trip somewhere, so you could have been gone for years. Who knows?
Yeah, who the fuck knows?
It might be explained, but we don't know.
Nope.
And we're not going to look it up.
So you continue through your hometown to Malik's Bastion, which is just some huge castle with a bunch of suits of armor that are animated with the souls of warriors.
Mm-hmm.
I also have written here that as he's talking to himself during the game, he starts to sound more and more psychopathic. Or
Really?
I thought he generally started a little bit normal, but then he generally accepts his killing people and stuff more and more as he goes through.
Yeah, he does seem to revel in it a little more and more.
Yeah.
Become more insane or something.
Bloodlusty.
It's almost. Yeah, it's like when he gets further into the game, the people standing in his way are more of an annoyance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like disposable.
Yeah, at this point, they're actual people. And at the end, it's like,
Yeah.
flesh sacks.
Swing, blows up. Great sound effects in this game. Fantastic. Like, I love the sound he makes when he's traveling via bat form.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just sounds like someone's rewinding a tape.
Oh, I thought it was like a bad helicopter sound, but that's better.
Yeah, apparently there was a lot of audio compression here, so some of the sound effects did not sound exactly like they intended them to, which I'm totally fine with.
Yeah, this is early PlayStation days.
I know. Half the disc was probably just the vocal track.
Yeah. If it was one disc.
Yeah, right?
So you continue through the thing, and you come across Malik's corpse on a throne, just decaying. Mm-hmm. And you end up in a fight with Malik, who you can't beat because he's just an animated suit of armor, and you can't drain his blood or chop off his head or anything.
Which is
I just have written here that the fight ends in a stalemate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're just like, all right, well, I'll be back.
Yeah, and then you hoof it back to Ariel to try and get some info on beating Malik.
Like on a different way to beat him.
Yeah, because your bite first, ask questions later doesn't work on an animated suit of armor.
And does she tell you to go seek the Oracle?
Yeah. Seek the Oracle so he can tell you how to beat the armor. So that's your next
the urinal.
quest. Yes. You go find the urinal.
This game takes a turn right around here.
It's very strange.
But she also tells you the origins of Malik, how he was the protector of the Circle of Nine, and the vampires attacked and killed a bunch of them, and he wasn't there to protect them. So they cursed him by ripping the soul out of his body and putting it in the armor.
Oh, yeah. They show that video in the beginning of the game, too.
Yeah. It's kind of, the beginning of the game's confusing because it's kind of thrown together with everything.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck was all this? And then they show it all again anyway.
I guess it was the intro when you just watch it, but
yeah.
I thought it was pretty interesting how they did that.
Yeah.
How they did they showed the intro video and showed a bunch of story and a bunch of stuff happening, and then later they went back and showed the clips and explained what the hell was going on.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because you're watching the intro and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like ready to write down some names, like, who's that? Okay, they didn't say it, I'll come back to that. Who's that? Oh, they didn't say, I'll come back to that. Who's that? I have no idea. Fuck. So have to come back and watch it later.
You hoof it towards the Oracle so you can talk to the Oracle.
Mm-hmm. And he's in a cave.
Yep. And he tells you that you need to find the vampire Vorador.
Oh, seek Vorador.
Good impression.
Thank you.
Because
Yeah,
he beat Malik originally, and he'll know how to beat him again.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you head towards Vorador's home.
Vorador is an interesting dude.
Yeah, he's like a classic torturous vampire.
Yeah, he's just like, he's what I'd do if I was a vampire, just hoard riches and
Torture people in my basement.
yeah.
I mean, I do that now, but shit.
Well, they want to be tortured, according to him.
Oh, well.
Classic scientist.
He's a vampire.
Doesn't he say, like, these people just line up to feed me their blood?
Yeah.
He's like, who am I to say no?
Which is what all well-adjusted people would do.
Yeah.
That's some normal shit.
Well, I mean, he might be manipulating their minds. You don't know what kind of vampire powers he has.
Oh.
Fair. Because he does have a lot of them, and we see a lot of them in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
But he just tells you to try and not bring attention to yourself. Neither of you played Vampire the Masquerade. He wants to keep up the masquerade.
He gives you a drink. He's like, hey, come drink with me, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically like, oh, you're a vampire too? Let's have a drink. Let's fucking chill. We're bros now.
And he warns you that if you do too much, people will start hunting vampires again, and that's not a good thing.
No. He's all talking about the Seraphan, or whatever they're called.
Yeah. I think it's just an order that kills vampires. Yeah. And then he gives you a ring that he says will summon him wherever you are. So you leave and thank him for his time and his wine. Mm-hmm. Or his blood, whatever that is.
Gracious host. Very gracious host.
Very nice.
Oh, he was nice.
Yes.
He didn't torture you at all.
No. Well, because you're a vampire.
Yeah. So you head back north to try and fight Malik.
Ooh, is this where you go through the weird fucking? They call it Dark Eden or whatever.
Yeah, with the weird half bug, half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's all these mutant creatures around.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing.
That's pretty neat.
But you go through this swamp. Kind of reminded me of Poppascotch won't understand, but the Valley of Defilement from Demon Souls.
Yeah. Look like he just.
Is that a magic card? You guys talking about magic cards again?
From Demon Souls.
Talk about Demon Souls.
That could be an expansion. I have no idea.
It's a
It's a game.
They made 3 of them.
Well, they made 3
I don't
Dark
believe
Souls, but
Oh yeah.
Demon Souls was before that.
Well, they made 4 of them total then.
The Valley of Defilement was terrible.
Yeah, it was dumb. Well, it wasn't dumb, but it was hard. Anyway.
What was the one from Dark Souls called? Blighttown.
Yeah, Blighttown.
That was worse.
Good stuff.
As you trudge through this swampy pestilence, you come across 4 people.
Yeah, this was like I was like,
A little powwow.
yeah, this video is half over. What the fuck? Oh, this is how you do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, he only killed 1 guy so far. How far am I into this? But it's Bane the Druid, Dejul the Energist, and Anakrith the Alchemist, and Malik the Paladin are all there conspiring on what to do.
Pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Garbage humans.
So they're the guardians of the thing, and they're all insane now, I guess.
Yeah, they're like, someone's killing us.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you know that? Only one of us is dead.
Well, Malik survived, I guess, and told them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. True.
So you kick down the door and is like, who wants some? And
Hold on, let me summon this guy.
yeah, I've got to summon. So you summon Varador, and him and Malik start fighting in an awesome cutscene.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
And the other 3 run away. Anakroth escapes. I don't know how exactly he escapes, and you don't get it. But you end up fighting Bane and Dejul together. Mm-hmm. And you beat them, and you take Bane's headdress, which is just fucking antlers on his head. And Dejul's cloak, and then when you walk back, you find that Malik was beaten by Vordor that you missed.
Yeah, I know. You think you would have watched that fight because that would have been cool. But you take
That's a good
his
point. That's
helmet.
exactly what I was thinking. Dude. Like, this sounds fucking awesome. Why did we just...
It's like,
What happened?
oh, it was so great. There was explosions. We couldn't render it, so we didn't have you see it.
Oh, you missed it all, man.
And so you just pick up Malik's head, which is his helmet, and head back to the pillars, and you cleanse 3 more pillars. So you're basically halfway done.
The conflict pillar, the energy pillar, and the nature pillar.
Yeah. So Ariel tells you your next quest is to find Azimuth the Planer.
What's a planer? Like someone who does woodwork?
That's what I was thinking, like a guy who makes wood.
I assumed
Flat.
he visited other planes.
Oh, he's like a planeswalker.
Yeah. He's
That's
a planeswalker.
magic talk.
Yeah, that's magic talk.
Okay, it was in here somewhere. I knew it was,
But
knew it was coming.
On your way there, he says something about fighting beings from another plane, so I assume he summons them, things like that.
Oh, is this the guy who like summons the? Yeah, he summons demons and shit.
Yeah. And along the way, you find Soul Reaver, which I thought was interesting because it was the only thing I knew about the game before I watched this.
Who's like? Is it a person?
The weapon, Soul Reaver.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I know I played at least half or a good part of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, the game.
Yeah.
And I remember it being way different than this.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
It's a completely different game.
Yeah, I remember my brother playing it, and then I was like, oh, I don't even know anything about this.
I remember it being good. I don't remember much more of it, though.
well, this is the beginning of it.
Nobody!
I did see someone, like the IP is owned by somebody, and anybody can do anything with it,
Oh, really?
but nobody has.
Well, there you go. Somebody make it in dreams.
Yeah. Shut up. That's the Plotty Time game that we're going to make.
Okay.
Oh, I'll edit it out. Don't even worry about it.
Legacy of Kain Plotty Time.
Edition.
Nice.
You're all just named after fucking magic cards.
So
I'm mana.
Oh, that classic card.
yeah, I'm Tap.
All right, but while you're going to Azimuth,
Yeah, Azimuth.
you just see the town burst into flames.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I thought that was pretty neat.
I assume that's some of his planar abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Summoning demons and
Bringing hell to earth.
yeah. So you fight your way, cutting through demons and stuff.
And there's a huge cathedral in the middle of town. It's not touched by the flames.
Interesting. So you walk in.
Yeah, just check out what's going on.
And what happens next?
Bentley, it's good to see you back.
Oh, hey, guys.
Make sure to
I ordered
hashtag Bentley.
Poppascotch just now.
And it's Azimuth, and then you do the Azimuth fight where he summons demons. It seems like it would be an annoying fight.
Yeah, but it seemed like Azimuth's really weak, though.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
bitch.
you slay Azimuth and steal his third eye.
Uh-huh.
And you head back to the pillars and cleanse the dimension pillar.
Pillar of Dimensions.
5 out of 9 done.
Boom.
But before you did leave, too, you found a Mobius's time stream device.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ariel tells you that you need it in time.
Ariel, you crazy woman.
Which
I didn't even get that.
you wouldn't. But Ariel tells you that there is a different problem and you got to stop cleansing the pillars.
Oh no, what happened?
Yeah, why? What's the deal, scientist?
That the ruler, William the Just, has become the nemesis and he's attacking Willendorf, which is the country you're...
So is it just irony that his name is William the Just?
Well, he used to be a good king and he was corrupted.
Oh, all this corruption.
Yeah, there's corruption running rampant.
I
Classic.
fucking knew
It's
it.
like
Trump's America.
it's just like America.
Right?
You thought a game in 96 couldn't be relevant to today.
Oh, boy.
But she tells you to go to Willendorf and get the army, and hopefully you can stop the nemesis from invading.
Yeah. And while you're walking there, you're just like, oh, how am I going to do this?
And you come to the king, and he's like, well, my daughter's passed out. If you can find the doll maker who took her soul.
I have a lot of questions about this part.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's talk.
It's a lot like Rumpelstiltskin, right?
Oh, yeah, you can say it like that, yeah. Well, that explains it. All right, next part.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, all right, good. That answers all my questions. Thanks, guys. No, I was just very confused how you were fighting this boss and you had your bosses were all pretty themed, and they made a lot of sense, and then all of a sudden you're fighting little teddy bears coming out of a closet.
He was a doll maker, and they're the dolls he made coming to life.
Yeah, I got that, but
I'm not saying it didn't make sense. I'm just saying it felt very out of place.
yeah. I just thought it was awesome fighting teddy bears.
Yeah, he's also not like one of the Guardians either, so I assumed he wasn't nearly as powerful. He seemed more like a side boss.
That you had to fight. Yeah. Yeah, he's a little Rumpelstiltskin motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's someone in charge being like, look, I know there are 9, but can we make it 10 somehow?
Yeah.
How about a doll maker?
Yeah.
They're badass.
Yeah,
they're famously badass.
This is a completely unnecessary part to get the king to help you.
I know. What if his daughter wasn't fucking in a coma?
He'd be like, all right, let's go to war.
Yeah. He's like, okay.
That's a good point. Like, well, I don't know. I got life's going great, so I don't think we need anybody to go to war.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could use the help.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh, all right.
I'll give you an army because an army plus a vampire is so much better than just an army.
Oh, it's true.
So you cure his daughter and he's all grateful and gives you his armies. And you go to this big battle between the Nemesis and the armies of Willendorf. And surprisingly, you get slaughtered. And the king gets killed.
Real good.
Yeah.
Like real good.
King's dead.
Yeah, and they're closing in on you. And
King Otmar. I just want to say his name.
Yeah. As the enemies are closing in on you in this battle, the time streaming device breaks and sends you 50 years in the past.
I knew it. I saw that coming.
Coincidence?
I don't
this is
know.
when he says, when coincidence seems too convenient, I prefer to call it fate.
Yeah. He's a nobleman. Douchey.
Fucking A. Get the fuck out of here.
But he's in the past, and William the Just is good now. He's not turned evil yet.
Yes.
Before he's the nemesis. And you go to see him, and Mobius is there. Mobius, they call him the time streamer or just the time mage?
Time something.
Yeah, Mobius the time something.
Mobius the time guy.
I have written time streamer, so I'm going.
right.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. That's
That's
not
probably
He started doing Twitch way before anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he had the
Well,
time.
he
had the
knew it
time
was coming.
stone, yeah. He has the ability.
Fuck you!
But then you slay William the Just.
He just wasn't good enough.
Yeah. Before he becomes the nemesis. And after you do that, you get flung back to the future.
Well, don't you get the time device again? The streaming
A different
device?
one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, or was it the same?
Oh,
Oh.
maybe.
I figured there was only one.
Maybe. And you end up in a court of the place that is William the Just Castle, because he's dead now.
Yes.
And you see Vordor being beheaded.
Yeah. They're like, everybody
Ruh-roh.
kill vampires.
Yeah, because apparently you killing William the Just when he was a good guy sparked everybody rising up and slaying every vampire they could find.
Yeah, it's like killing the greatest king.
Yeah.
And you were a vampire, so everyone hated vampires now.
Yeah. So you are the final living vampire now in this timeline.
Ooh.
And Mobius points at you and says, "Oh, he's a vampire, get him!" And everybody runs at you.
Oh, shit. And this is where you find out, wait a minute. Mobius, he's got that thing on his forehead. Oh, my God. He was the
He
Oracle.
was the Oracle the whole time?
That
The
son
whole
of a
time.
bitch.
Yeah, he set you up. This whole thing was a trap to get all the other vampires killed.
It's a twist.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a twist.
It's a trap he fashioned to get rid of vampires, and you're the last one.
Oh, Mobius. Take you and your strip and get the hell out of
He
here.
galaxy brained him right out of existence.
Fantastic.
Oh, but what do? You kill Mobius.
Yeah, because you're a super fucking tough-ass vampire now.
You're the only one.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Highlander.
Yeah. There can only be one.
Yep.
And if he sees another one, he's
So-
got to cut off his head. It's just how it works. Those are the rules.
Yeah.
I don't make them.
So he's back to the pillar.
Yeah. To clear the 6th pillar?
I don't know.
Pillar of Time. Yeah, because there's 3
Oh,
left.
Mobius. Yeah, okay.
Mobius is the 6th one. So you just clear the Pillar of Time.
Right on.
But when you get there, Mortanius gets in your head and says, "You will meet me and you'll have your vengeance," which is kind of cryptic.
And who's this Anarcroft?
Anacroth the Alchemist.
Yeah.
He was with Bane and Malik and Dejul and he escaped. But when you get to the pillars, he's talking to Mortanius.
Yeah. And
And
they're
he-
like, our plan's going as planned.
Yeah, and Anarcroth.
Yeah, see?
Anarcroth says you betrayed us, Mortanius.
No.
And you witness Mortanius and Anarcroth fight. And Mortanius kills Anarcroth.
And cleanses a pillar on his own?
Well, sort of.
Yeah.
So, no.
You find out that Anarcroth was consumed by some kind of dark entity.
I assume it was Mortanius' doing.
Well, no, it wasn't.
Oh.
Mortanius was corrupted by the entity, and the entity made him kill Ariel.
Oh, and Anarcroft, huh?
Yeah, well, no. Then it went to Anarcroth.
Okay.
And then, didn't this somehow
Well,
lead
Mortanius,
to the creation of Kain?
yeah, Mortanius, to try and make up for his killing of Ariel, brought Kain back.
Yes. Yeah.
To, like, even out the score, basically.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not going to fix what I did, but I'll give us a fighting chance
Yeah.
by resurrecting some guy who does not want to be a vampire.
And he basically orchestrated your going around killing all the
the
guardians,
whole thing.
so they could be cleansed and enter new people. Because once a guardian dies, a new one takes its place.
Yes.
So hopefully they aren't corrupted. And Mortanius gets infected by Anarcroth's thing, and then you have to fight Mortanius.
Yeah. That's where he turns into like this big black beast.
Yeah. And it's the final boss,
Is
I
that
guess.
the corruption
Yeah.
itself?
I think they refer to it as an entity of some sort, but
Yeah. Kind of like the devil.
Speaking of, we just kind of forgot to mention, we briefly mentioned you travel by turning into a bat,
yeah.
but at some point you also turn into a werewolf.
Yeah, a wolf type thing.
Yeah, you can just run around like a wolf for some things.
Right. And fuck people up.
Yeah. That was pretty neat.
There's a lot of abilities you get just randomly. I don't know how many of them are necessary for the
Yeah,
game.
they're like hidden things in this game.
Yeah, I think
assume.
so. Because you get all kinds
That's
of
pretty
magic.
cool. That's way ahead of its time, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, I get 96. Psh.
Like you get magic that reflects other people's magic and stuff like that.
I love the blue bubble. It looked like you couldn't get hit at all.
Yeah, it was the magic reflecting spell.
Oh. Yeah, that was pretty good.
So you slay Mortanius and you get the scales of Anarcroth, which I don't know exactly what that has to do with alchemy.
Yeah,
And
I thought that was Ariel's. I thought she was the scales.
Oh, maybe.
Because wasn't she the balance?
Yeah, she was or he was the balance. Maybe it was. And then you get the death orb of Mortanius. And you have cleansed 8 pillars now.
Oh, what's this?
Well, and then you're like, oh, I wonder who the 9th could be. And Kain realizes that since Mortanius brought him back after Ariel was killed, he became the 9th guardian.
Oh, yeah, he becomes the balance.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
So this is the end of the game, and you're left with the decision to either kill yourself and rid the world of vampires and save the nation, or live and doom it to be corrupted.
Damn the world. Look out for number 1. And I love how the canon ending
Is the damn the world
yeah,
one?
is save yourself.
Yeah.
Save yourself, Claire.
Well, I mean, it kind of had to be the canon ending if you wanted to play Kain again. But
Rape him off, Claire.
But yeah, you decide to live and screw the world and turn it into a desolate hellscape.
Yeah, and there's no other like pillars, right? Because they all have to be cleansed before one could be born
Yeah,
again.
because as long as one's corrupted, I think they all.
Yeah. Pretty sure they told you that somewhere. Boom.
So you go through the trouble of cleansing 8 of them to realize I want to live, so screw them. I've had my vengeance.
Yeah, my vengeance is done, but you know what?
Screw everybody else.
Fuck it, I'm a vampire.
Hell yeah.
Shit
He
is
finally
sweet.
embraces it.
Yeah.
After Varadov is already dead.
Yeah. It was all planned just to get Varadov dead.
Yeah.
And all the other vampires
And
dead.
you don't have to be jealous of any other vampire now because you're the only one.
I know, you were so jealous of that cool gold chain.
Yeah. Was he wearing a gold chain? I don't even know.
He had a bunch of gold and stuff.
It was like an amulet or something around his neck.
Yeah.
It's fucking dope.
I like the one part when you're in the library and he's like, all these stupid books about trivial shit written by nobodies.
Yeah, there's a lot of self-narration in this game. And you know what? At first I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
I thought it was so pretentious and so annoying. Then 10 minutes into the video, I'm like, this is a pretty clever way to have exposition while you're still playing the game.
Yeah.
There's not cutscenes there. And it's space saving on the disc as well. It was a good way to get around the technical limitations. So I was like, man, I kind of get it. Still hate it. And then 10 minutes later, I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of digging it now.
Yeah, because he became more of an asshole. And it was
Yeah.
like, oh, now he's actually cool to listen to.
Yeah.
Started off all pretentious and then he was
Yeah.
like, I'm going to kill shit. These people are just scum.
Horrible people. Kind of pushes you towards the save yourself ending.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, you've been with this guy the whole game. And at what point did he show anything that meant he was a hero? You know what I mean? He was a piece of shit
Yeah.
pretty much the whole game.
Yeah, he got kicked out of a bar in the beginning of the game.
I know, that was awesome. And then why do these guys kill him in the beginning? Well, I guess it was all part of the plan.
Yeah, Mortanius hired the assassins.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. So you were just a pawn for Mortanius' plan and
You did everything he wanted you to do,
then just took over the world.
except cleanse the last pillar.
Beautiful.
Kind of the original Joel from The Last of Us.
Oh, because I know how much we love him. We've been over this before.
Yeah, true.
Everyone on this podcast, and I will speak for you guys, 100% pro Joel. Great guy, upstanding person, good voter. Anyway. So, that's it. That's the whole game.
That's the game.
That's Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain.
Hoorah. Did anybody play this? Dr. Syintist, I'm looking in your direction.
No. I never played any of the Legacy of Kain games.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we
Interesting.
just said that.
Okay, so
before.
none of us played it. All right, well, I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah, it was interesting.
It definitely didn't feel like I was probably the first one in a long time I didn't fall asleep during.
You were like, oh, what's happening next?
Well, because of all the narration and the readings and stuff that he did, you kind of had to pay attention to at the whole time.
Yeah, there wasn't enough cutscenes.
Yeah.
The whole thing had to be
Yeah, I saw the movie that I watched, and I think you guys watched the same one, where a lot of it was just the narration as part of the moving the story forward.
Yeah.
And some of these we watch are just 100% cutscenes, and this had probably, I don't know,
15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes of actual like rendered cutscenes.
And half of that was the Malik and Vordor fight.
And the other half was you flying through the mountains.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's get to final thoughts. How about it, guys?
All right.
All right.
Let's start. Let's Dr. Scientist. So you know what? I'm gonna go first here. How about that?
Oh,
Yeah,
I like it. I
alright.
like
I don't
it.
do it
Taking
often. I'm
charge.
mixing it up, saying
Yo,
the same
Poppascotch.
old jokes. Anyway, so
Do it.
Poppascotch. Would
Yep.
you play it? What'd you score it? Did the story work for you?
thank you so much, Chump Slap. I really appreciate you asking me. I really, really do. So would I play it? I wouldn't play it. I don't. You know what? If time was not a factor and I didn't have, a real job and a billion other new games to play, I think I actually would.
If
Just-
you were a vampire.
If I was a vampire, I'd definitely play it. Yes. I'd play
Yeah,
every
all night.
vampire media ever. Because I'd have infinite time to watch all vampire media.
True that.
But
More vampire media would be coming out. You'd never catch up.
I don't know. I don't think it's coming out that fast. I wouldn't have to sleep, right? I'm a vampire. Or do vampires sleep? Plus, I could
During
turn
the day,
into...
You could just stay in the basement and watch or play shit.
you could
during
move
the
to Alaska when it's like 18 hours a night.
day. Yeah.
I feel like we're
movies.
getting lost in the weeds here.
All right. Yeah. What,
Would I play
this has
it?
nothing
I
to
think
do-
I would, just because a lot of it reminded me of like the classic PC games of that era and like the
Yeah,
earlier in the
Diablo and-
90s. Like that weird time between this and like Tomb Raider and
Yeah.
like Oregon Trail style. There was like 5 years in there where games moved very quick. And there was a lot of weird transition games, and it reminded me a lot of those, which is pretty cool. I liked how you went across boards kind of like in Zelda,
yeah.
like a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
I thought that was cool. So I would play it. Did the story work for me? I think overall it did. It was a pretty simple story.
Yeah.
And not that that's bad. It was just like, you're a vampire. You don't want to be a vampire anymore. Go kill these 9 dudes or complete these 9 tasks. So you do, and then you make friends. You make friends along the way, which is the real treasure. So I think it worked for me overall. There are some things I didn't like about it. I thought we got a little lost in the weeds with the different people. Like a lot of the boss fights looked all very similar.
Yeah.
A lot of the dungeons, most of them were pretty varied, but a couple of them looked a lot the same. So what would I score it? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it a 15.
Oh,
I think it gets a 15 because I think it did way more things right than it did wrong. And I like the vampire story. I like the idea that you're a vampire and your whole job is to not be a vampire, and at the end you're like, you know what, fuck it, this is pretty awesome. I'm doing it. And then you embrace it. So I said 15 and I'm sticking to it.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
But now that that's out of the way, what about you, Chump Slap? It's your turn. Would you play it? Would you score it? Did the story work for you?
Would I play it? I'd probably play it if it was like a phone game. I mean, how hard could this be to port to a phone?
That's a good point. Yeah.
It might already be there.
Yeah.
Let's look.
I'd play it on a phone, handheld, something. I wouldn't sit down and play it. Play it on the shitter or something. You know
Of
what I
course.
mean?
Everyone, you need a shitter game. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
right there with you.
The story worked for me. I thought it was okay. It was pretty good. Like you said, it was straightforward. You're killed in the beginning. You want vengeance? Okay. Here's how you do it. Oh, there's more to it? Okay, we'll do that, I guess.
My vengeance isn't filled yet.
Yeah, I'm not done yet? Okay. Oh, we got to clean all these pillars? They're dirty? All right, let's do that. I'm going to help the world. And then I love the canon ending where you're like, fuck the world. I'm the one who deserves to live. Yeah, I love the Rumpelstiltskin guy.
Of course, who wouldn't?
He was cool. The
Teddy bears.
names were awesome. Yanis, Azimuth,
Nupraptor.
Nupraptor,
Nutraptor's a good one, yeah. I'm going to name my kids that.
Atma. Yeah. Mortimus, Mortanius. I mean, yeah, so all in all, I probably would play it. Story worked. I gave it a 9.
Oh,
I know. I'm trying to get back into normal scores now. Been a little rut lately.
Okay, fair. So, Dr. Scientist, it's your pick. So, as always, would you play it? Would you score it? Did the story work for you?
I would like to see a remake and play that.
Yeah,
Similar.
There you go. That's
Sort
a
of like-
classic answer to every game.
Sort of like what they do with Darksiders Genesis that's coming out, like the 2.5D fight thing. It'd be interesting. The story worked for me. I liked the story. It was more interesting. Vengeance driven, like most of the games we do, like almost all video games. And I like the little time blip in the whole, you were orchestrated to do this by someone who wanted you to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I like the characters, the varying. Well, I mean, they didn't have varying abilities in practice, but they were all kind of different.
Yeah, they're all like masters of their own domain.
Yeah. So I overall enjoyed it. I gave it a 14.
Ooh.
So that's what, 38?
Yep, 38.
Yeah, this was a different game. That's what I was like, all right, this is something that we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
not a
definitely
shooter.
It was like a different style,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
which I liked. I thought it was cool. It was a different change of pace. We've been getting in a
Refreshing.
shooter rut lately.
yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah, this
next
one's,
week, stay tuned
fantasy.
for shooter.
Is this the first vampire we did?
No.
No, it can't be.
Blood Rain.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
that's right. I forgot all about that.
She's a domp here.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Wait, no, we did something else, didn't we? Hold on.
We had to have done more vampire shit. Because I know Blood Rain was like another game we did.
Yeah.
Fuck, no, I know we did another vampire-ish one. What am I looking at? I have the whole list in front of me. I'm looking at it right now.
So mine, I can't. I mean,
Madden
Prototype
19?
was sort of vampire. Oh, yeah, the vampires
the story
in 19.
mode.
How could I forget that?
Madden, yeah.
Was Bayonetta a vampire?
No, she was a witch.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Got me on the
Well,
technicality.
whatever. Somebody send us an email and tell us what vampire games we did.
I just have a hard time believing that's the first. Is Shadows of the Damned? Were there vampires in there?
No.
No.
That's right. You were just going to hell to rescue your lady.
That was a great game.
I think it's on sale.
Ooh, sweet.
But, all right. Well, that's going to take us to our favorite segment of every week, which is Syintist, Tom Hanks' movie Lock of the Week.
It's a sure thing.
Every week, we ask Dr. Scientist for a Tom Hanks film that he would recommend for us this week, and he has not disappointed us yet, and I don't even know if he's even capable of doing that.
I
So
don't think Tom Hanks is.
No, Tom Hanks isn't.
this week, Dr. Scientist, what movie do you got for us?
We got a special edition of the Tom Hanks Lock of the Week this week.
Oh.
We're going to do the Steps of Kevin Bacon Tom Hanks Lock of the Week.
Interesting.
It's the first step of Kevin Bacon for the Lock of
He's
the
in a
Week this
Kevin
week.
Bacon movie?
He's with Kevin Bacon in 2 movies.
That's
But
two
this
more
is-
than I thought he was.
This one is Beyond All Boundaries.
What?
He's apparently him and Kevin Bacon are in it.
Is Kevin Bacon in the Green Mile?
No.
Oh.
Explain
Beyond All
what
Boundaries?
Beyond All Boundaries is.
I don't know. I never saw it. I just saw he was in Kevin Bacon with it. Hold on. Is it Beyond All Boundaries?
Scotchy, look that up for me.
Yeah. Now you got me questioning what the name was.
We're crushing this bit, guys.
I didn't think I'd have to look up this much about it. I thought you wouldn't ask about the movie.
Why would we ask about it? It's your one recommendation every week.
I just know he's in Kevin Bacon, in it with Kevin Bacon.
Beyond All Boundaries, is it a short war movie?
Might be.
Narrated by Tom Hanks.
Yep. I knew he was the narrator.
Yeah. It's a 2009 short film depicting the battles of World War II.
And Kevin Bacon's in it also. So watch it, because it's kind of like Saving Private Ryan.
Interesting. It's a short, so.
Well, thank you, Dr. Scientist, for that classic film that everyone knows about.
Oh, it was shown in 4D.
Oh.
Does that they like spit on you? What happens?
I don't know. They shoot you.
They just fire rounds at you?
Live ammo.
Okay,
Blood squirts
cool.
on your face.
Cool.
Jesse Eisenberg's in it. John Goodman.
Look at all
Neil
these
Patrick
names.
Harris.
Released on November 9th, 2009. and shown solely in the National World War II Museum, New Orleans.
There you go.
All right. Okay.
I'm sure you can find it on to watch.
Let's just go ahead and pretend this didn't happen, and we're going to move on to our favorite segment of every week, which is Chump Slaps. Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah, boy.
Don't touch my apple pie.
Every week, Syintist and I pick 3 characters from the game, and Chump Slap gets to pick which one he would have sex with, which one he would like to marry, and which one he would like to murder. So, Syintist, it's your pick, so you get the 2 today.
Oh man, I wasn't ready for that at all.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Should've been.
While you're thinking about it for a second, I have a pretty. I think we have to go with what's his name? Vorador.
Motherfucker.
I think Vorador's got to be in it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, Vorador. Yeah, he's all right.
And the Ghost of Ariel is another one.
All right.
And for the third choice, how about the animated suit of armor, Malik?
Good one. Good
So
one.
you got a vampire, a ghost, and an animated suit of armor.
I was thinking about adding in just the dark entity, just like conceptually. I'm just talking to give Chump Slap like a second to think about this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Well, we made
A ghost, an animated suit of armor, and a vampire. Well, I'll marry the vampire and hope he loves me back enough to make me a vampire as well.
nice. That's a solid move. I
But he
respect
might hate
that.
you and just let you die.
Well, then why would he marry me?
Good point. Good point.
It's not his choice. That's why.
Fantastic. Great answer.
And ever since I've seen like Ghostbusters, I always want to have sex with a ghost. So let's go with Ariel as the sex. And I guess I'll have to kill this suit of armor.
I always wanted to have sex with a ghost, he says.
I like how you want to have sex with the ghost, the corporeal being, and you want to kill the one thing which famously they could not kill in the game.
Yeah, I want to be better than
Kain.
Kain himself.
All right, well, give us that rundown one more time. What is it? Fuck the ghost?
Fuck a ghost, marry a vampire, kill the armor.
You're welcome, listeners. Let's say
Two great bits.
Let's say someone had some very strong views about ghost and human relations, and they wanted to write 4,000 to 5,000 words about it. Where would they send that email, Sir Chump Slap?
Well, you can send that to plottytime@gmail.com, and I will gladly read it and write you back, because that's what I do.
100% guaranteed to write you back.
Faux show.
Let's say, maybe they don't get that email in time. They're not really into it. They're more about all the social media. So they want to tell you all the sexy things of all the ghost fanfic they already wrote. Where could they send
fanfic.
that to, Dr. Syintist?
At Plotty Time on Instagram and Twitter and maybe something else. Who knows?
Yeah, there might be something new by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to get that TikTok up and running any day now.
Shit, yeah, me just fucking ghosts. Not goats.
It's just you thrusting around your house with your pants down. I'm fucking ghosts.
Just like a scary movie.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be great.
All right. Well, that does it for us for this week. So get out there, play some games, try to forget what you just heard, and have a good day.
Yeah, TikTok's not
Peace.
ready.
Peace.
TikTok's not ready for Chump Slap.